How to be a Renaissance man. I was in San Francisco on the way back from a meditation retreat, and in the car, people asked what I was going to do when I went back to Belgium. I explained that I was going to have a photo exhibition, two photo exhibitions, and so people said, "Oh, great! So you're a photographer?" I looked at them and said, "No, I'm not a photographer, but I do take photos." And then the conversation continued, and at some point I talked about the fact that I've got a coaching client. And so people turned around and said, "Oh, so you're a coach?" And I said, No, but I do coach people. One of my mentor, with whom I spoke last week, inspires me a lot because he's a successful corporate trainer, and in his country, he's one of the top people in his field. He's got plenty of clients. He's been doing that for the last 30 years or 20 years. And when I spoke with him, what was inspiring is that he told me how he wants to start doing courses on photography, as in delivering courses of photography, and how he wants to take people on photography tours and show them where he goes and takes photos and teach them to take beautiful photos. And what was most exciting for me about that conversation is that he told me the truth, which is, I don't know whether it's gonna work and I don't know how to do it. And for me, that's exciting in terms of becoming a Renaissance man, because he could continue doing what he's been doing for the last 30 years. He can continue making money by doing corporate training and consulting. Yet he chooses to try to do something that he's never done before, trying to do something that is new because it stretches him, because it feels true. I've reinvented myself over and over and over, because every time I reinvent myself, I allow myself to be interested into something new. A client I spoke with recently said that when he went to Romania for the first time on a student trip, he realized that nobody knew him there, and that he could reinvent himself, that he could pretend to be this really confident guy, and that he could pretend to be this guy who's really cool and social. And that what was amazing is that people believed it, and that when he acted like a confident guy and like a social guy and like a cool guy, people saw him as a confident and cool guy. And that's because our identity in who we are and what we can do and what we can achieve is closely related to who we believe we are, who we believe, what we believe we can do. So the question for you to reflect on today is, who is it that you believe you are? And if you weren't being that person or these people or these identities, these things can be being Belgian, being Jewish, being a man, being an engineer, being a coach, being a husband, being a son, and a lot more. If I couldn't believe that I was these things, what is everything that I could achieve that I'm not doing now? Stop being who you are, and you can become who you want to be.